CFL Combine one-on-one with BC Lions co-general manager and director of football operations, Neil McEvoy. Neil, it's the story of the offseason. You lose your star Canadian quarterback, Nathan Rourke, to the NFL. He signs with the Jacksonville Jaguars. $221,000 USD guaranteed in that deal south of the border. But could he have earned more if he'd stayed in Canada?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to be, maybe. But the reality is he didn't. He made the decision to go to the States, so we've moved on. He's moved on. He's, as of right now, an alumni. So we have a very good contingent group of quarterbacks in our building right now who are excited about being BC Lions, and I see nothing but good things happening.
How deep in contract discussions did you get with Nathan Rourke about a potential deal to keep him in BC?
Yeah, we spoke on and off. At the end of the day, Nathan's a good guy. Good, again, as I've said before, as a administrator, one thing, as a fan of Canadian football, other. So as a fan, I was excited for him about exploring opportunities. Having young Canadian players who play the quarterback position getting opportunities to play down south is something that maybe it hasn't been able to happen before. As an administrator, I put my administrator hat on and gave him the realities of moving on and the good things about exploring the NFL opportunities, which is good. So he's chosen that, which is, again, I have nothing but good to say about Nathan, and I wish him all the best. And at the end of the day, though, I got to put my administrator cap back on, and we have a good group of quarterbacks that we're excited about to continue the trend of winning football in BC.
As that administrator, how much would you have paid to keep Nathan Rourke?
Yeah, I don't want to get into exactly how much. We gave a competitive offer that would have kept us in some cap-friendly space. So, but at the end of the day, he made it quite clear early on, once the season had ended, that he really wanted to pursue the National Football League, regardless of how many opportunities were there for him. And so when he made the decision in I guess when it was January to move on, that we weren't phased. We knew this was going to happen, and so we were able to pick up and go in the right direction.
One player who wasn't on the field for you last year that you went out and gave a bunch of money to in free agency last offseason was Stephen Richardson, your defensive tackle, who suffered back-to-back Achilles injuries.
Yeah.
What is his health status right now, and do you expect him to play next season?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, he's still on our roster. He's still a guy that we still talk to. He hasn't made his decision of what how, it's a tough injury. I mean, let's be honest. It's a tough injury the first time, let alone the second. So I don't want to speak for him, but he still is a BC Lion. He has a tough road to go. But whatever decision he makes, we will honor whatever he wants to do.
Lions fans got a little bit of a fright just before free agency when Dominique came out and said he wanted to be traded by the club, but you rush in, you quickly renegotiate a deal, and you keep him in BC. Can you take us inside that situation and how that deal came together?
Yeah, at the end of the day, players always want to sign more contracts for more money, and we have to look at our books to in the salary cap world, you do have to make some tough decisions. We felt that Dom was a guy that we wanted to keep around, and so I don't know if he ever demanded a trade. I know there's a lot of media speculation, but we had always had good relationships with him. We kept on talking, and it was unfortunate that part got out, but at the end of the day, we were able to get something done and keep him happy.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Neil, and
Thank you.
Have a good combine.
Appreciate it.